David and Goliath, courage in the face of fear. In the hills of ancient Israel, a young shepherd named David tended his father's flock. He spent his days in quiet contemplation, honing his skills with a sling and connecting with God through music and prayer. David's heart was attuned to the rhythms of the natural world. He practiced using his sling. He was protecting his flock from lions and bears, so developing the skills needed to defend them. Meanwhile, the armies of Israel were in a stalemate with the Philistines. A giant of a man, Goliath, terrorized the Israelite soldiers with taunts. King Saul and his army were paralyzed by fear. Goliath's challenge went unanswered for 40 long days. David's father, Jesse, sent him to the Israelite camp to bring food to his brothers. When David arrived, he heard Goliath's deafening challenge. He was shocked to see the Israelite soldiers' fear. David questioned why no one dared to stand up to the Philistine giant. David's older brother Eliab scorned him. Eliab accused David of arrogance and neglecting his duties as a shepherd. Despite the criticism, David's conviction remained unshaken. He knew he had to act. He could not let Goliath continue to defy God and intimidate Israel. David approached King Saul and volunteered to fight Goliath. Saul was skeptical. Saul pointed out David's youth and inexperience as a warrior. David recounted how he had protected his flock from wild animals. He explained to Saul that God had delivered him then. "The Lord who delivered me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will deliver me from the hand of this Philistine," David declared. Saul, impressed by David's faith, agreed to let him fight. He offered David his armor, but David found it too cumbersome. David chose to face Goliath with his shepherd's staff, his sling, and 5 smooth stones from the stream. Goliath saw David approaching and was filled with scorn. "Am I a dog," he roared, "that you come at me with sticks?" David replied, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied." David ran toward Goliath. He reached into his bag, took out a stone, and slung it with deadly accuracy. The stone struck Goliath in the forehead. He staggered, then crashed to the ground with a thunderous roar. David ran to Goliath, took Goliath's own sword and killed him, then cut off his head. The Philistine army was routed. The Israelites rejoiced, celebrating David's courage and faith. David's victory became a symbol of hope and faith in God. David's life was a testament to courage, discipline, and unwavering faith. He continued to serve God and his people faithfully. From that day forward, David became a leader, a warrior, and a king. David always remembered the importance of humility and reliance on God. David's story reminds us that with courage, faith, and discipline, even the most daunting challenges can be overcome. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this story. Follow us for more inspiring faith stories. Shalom.